All right, I didn't even get my onyx started. He's got the beginning. So, all right, find the deer.
In this video, we're going to be setting up a mock track and making Remy's most difficult track yet. And then after that, of course, we're going to unleash the beast and see what he can do. In case you haven't met Remy yet, he's entering his 3rd year of tracking and he's been very successful so far, but we're always looking to push him further, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do in this video. So my dad set up this track to be 1 mile long, and it goes through a bunch of different environments such as the woods, thick brush, standing water, marsh, field, and high grass. And this track is 48 hours old since he laid it with the tracking shoes, and he used minimal amounts of blood, just some pin drops. But there was very bad conditions after he laid it. He laid it in some really high heat, which is dry and not very good for tracking. But then it rained, which can help a little bit. But it's been through all the weather conditions, which just throws things off a little bit. And we'll see if Remy can handle that. And real quickly, in case you don't know how these mock tracks are set up, basically we have some tracking shoes with deer hooves on the bottom, and they let out a scent. And he's going to follow that scent that the hooves lets out when it's wounded rather than the blood. So he doesn't actually need blood to track the deer, but he's got a little bit to help him out because this is a super far track, but you won't even be able to see it in the video. Just a couple little pin drops here and there. But anyways, let's get started.
Good boy. That's you. Head in the right direction. Here. Boy. Give him some water. So, give him a minute here. There's a deer, Remy. Went past the tree though and turned left, so he's right. Good boy. Well, I believe him. I don't know where I went right here. My clothes been used dead on. Drink some water. There's that deer, Rem. There's that deer. Stuck. Alright, let's go find that deer. Go ahead. Oh, that's tight. Alright, find that deer. And not go under that. Oh. better at it. It's a good boy. If I need you. And this will help you sniff it. Figured her out. How close can I get? Now you got it. There's a lot of ways there. Good boy. Okay. We'll go in. Good boy. Good boy, Remy. Now. Real tough. Playing with his horse in the drink. Good boy. There it came on. Good boy. That's a good boy, Remy. Good boy.
Remy finished this track in about 55 minutes, and here's a little picture of where the track ended up going. So you can see the straight line is where it was laid, and the dashed line is where Remy ended up going. So if you kind of just analyze this for a second, you'll see the way that Remy works is he just follows, and maybe he starts to smell a little bit less of that scent, so he's getting a little bit off course. Then he knows, okay, the most recent spot I smelled it was back to the left. So I just got to go back left until I hit it real strong again. So he's not going to follow exactly where you lay it, but he's going to stay within, you know, maybe 5-10 yards most of the time and know when to correct himself. And that's what's made him such a good tracking dog so far. But overall, that was a really good track, and we're going to try to push him even more. We're thinking about a 72-hour track, and I don't think that would be a problem to him, to be honest, because we're actually going on a walk with him a couple days later, I think 3 days after the track. So a total of probably around 100 hours after it was set. And he smelt the spot where the track crossed. And my dad's like, okay, we'll just let him go, see what he does. And he followed the trail, even though it's been days old. And he followed in the same spot that it was actually set. So he can track deer multiple days old. So that just proves that he shouldn't have too many limits. But anyways, if you want to see Remy track a real live deer, check out one of the 2 videos on your screen to see that. But anyways, thanks for watching.